Hello everyone, my name is Mario for Ka Entertainment and welcome to the channel. So this video is going to be another day trip video, and where I went today was St. Jacobs, Ontario, Canada. So I'm going to let the video run. I'm going to narrate through the whole experience, and if you see me shut the volume down on some of the outdoor stuff, it's because there's music and I don't want to get hit by YouTube, get a strike by YouTube, so that'll be the only reason for that. But besides that, it should run just fine. Anyways, we'll see you at the end. Goodbye. Okay, so here we go. This is where I actually parked. It's across from the market itself. The parking lot in the market was full. And they had a sign said, "For more free parking, go across the road to the antique place." Isn't that incredible? Free parking. That is such a pleasant experience. So anyways, here we are. We're at the Crazy Canuck. It's a restaurant. And then over here, this is where the Mennonites park their wagons. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but as I'm walking, I can hear a horse hitting its hoof on the ground. So you'll see the horse in a second. There he is there. It was cool. Later on, I saw a mother and her 3 children on one of those. I guess they were going home. That was pretty incredible to see. There's more horses there. You can't see them, but there's more horses. So there's the market there. You can see all the cars. So that's where I tried to park at first, but like I said, it was full, so it was nice. It had a sign said go across the street. It was beautiful. Probably livestock in there. There's some hotels if you wanted to stay overnight. I went on a Thursday, not a Tuesday, but so you can see the people in there. If you actually, you can see there's a lot of people, but if you actually go there, it's a lot. It seems like there's a lot more once you're in there. So I asked this woman if I was allowed to film, and she said yeah. So I appreciated that. I like to ask first. Some people may not like if you film, right? So she seemed like a nice woman. There's the Batman. So they were giving out wagon tours, which, you know, for children and all that, for people who've never experienced that from the city or whatever, I could see the attraction. So this guy was playing music, so I had to shut off the volume. But yeah, he was doing that for university. So that's inside one of the buildings, like 3 or 4 or 5 buildings. It's really big. Like, you can almost get lost if you're not careful. Yeah, there's someone may argue that was a Toronto Maple Leafs greatest hockey player, Daryl Sittler, number 27. Anybody from Russia will remember the game between Canada and Russia. There's a Mennonite story. Be in that building in a second. You can see the hotels. What's cool about this, you see the blue circle? So that's where all their entertainers go. So they have a certain circle to go to. So I thought it was really good. It's really organized. There's inside the Mennonite story. Looks like Little House on the Prairie. Just waiting for Mrs. Beadle to come out. At first I was thinking it's Mrs. Wilde, but that was Laura Ingalls, where she got married to her husband, which was Almanzo Wilde. since she became Mrs. Wild. But yeah, so in the beginning when Laura was a kid, it was Mrs. Beetle. So there's like a mall in there. You'll see it more later on. But again, the hotels. There's a busker there. He was playing music too, so I had to shut off the volume on that one. And there's the buses. You got a lot of buses coming in. And that's furnishing. I didn't film inside, but it's pretty big and there's a lot of furniture. It's a little pricey, but if you're looking for good furniture and don't mind spending the money, it's a good place to go. Now you can see the clouds coming in. So good thing for me, I was on my way out. It was pretty much all done filming when those clouds are coming in. That's the mall there. I didn't go inside, but it's obviously a good place to go. It's one of the buildings, right? There's like 3 or 4 or 5 buildings you could go into. And there's their playhouse or theater. You can see in a second that it runs pretty much all year round. Because you got November 29th to December 31st for Peter Pan. And then for Legally Blonde was like in February. So they run pretty much all year round. It's just the market is not as big in the winter than it is in the summer. Because you can't really put too much outside. Yeah. It seems pretty big, the theater. I didn't go inside. Well, I did go inside, but I didn't film. I just took a quick peek inside. I didn't know if I was allowed or not. But, yeah, I didn't go to that back part there. It'd been nice to go see the auditorium, see how it looked. But it seems nice. Maybe one day I'll go see a show there. So there we got Balancing Act, Alex Mustakas, founding artistic director, Drayton Entertainment, generously funded by Bernard Malou. So now the rain settled in. It was pretty loud. I don't recall hearing rain hit that loud. I mean, in a second now, I'm gonna roll down the window and you'll see how. I mean, it won't be. I'm sure it won't be the first time for anybody to see rain like come down this hard, but it still was pretty loud. I've never really heard it that loud inside my car. Nah, that was pretty cool to see the wind just pushing the rain. Now think about all those people at the market. They're actually getting hit right now. So there's the market now. It's just after the rain just really came down. And they still look intact. There's still some people out there. You can see some people leaving. So now I'm going to St.Jacobs Village. So that's the market. Then you go just a little ways, like it's like 5 to 10 minutes away. There's the village there. That's me going in now. I didn't film inside any of the places there. It was just way too much rain, right? So this at least gives you a feel of how it looks going into the village, and I really recommend going into the village because it's a really nice place. I've been there before, and I enjoyed the experience. You got a lot of nice shops that you can spend a good 3 or 4 hours walking into all the shops, depending on who you are, right? Then you got the restaurants. You can get something to eat. If it's like summertime, you can go check out things. You'll see there's a bridge coming up. There's a river that goes underneath there, so you can walk around in the parks. And even the side streets have a lot of little shops as well. And that Home Hardware, it's like on that side of the street and on the left side of the street. It's like huge. It's like not just like nuts and bolts and screws. It's like furniture and everything. It's like it's got everything. So here you're gonna see that I'm pretty sure it's a father and daughter. Poor kids get hammered by the rain, right? Guess he's helping her dad out. So here's the bridge here. I'm not too sure what river that is underneath it, but that's the bridge. So even here, I'm turning left, then I'm gonna park. You see, there's no meters. You can just park. Unlike Burlington, where you have to pay for everywhere you go. God forbid you move your vehicle, then you gotta pay again. Over here, you can park, walk out, go for a walk, come back. Right? It's so much more pleasant. It's a lot more relaxing. It's not a fact of spending money either. It's just when everything you go and do it, you gotta spend. It's just, to me, it just gets kind of tedious. So anyways, now I'm coming back out of the village, and yeah, like if you ever go, like you see the side streets and stuff to go see there too. A lot of nice shops. There's the Home Hardware there, right there. So it's on either side of the street. So coming up now, this is really nice. That's like, there's like a big tree in the middle of that building, I think. I wish I would have seen it early. I wish I could have stopped earlier. But Village Colonnade, good place to go. Like it's like a big house and a lot of rooms to go in and see all kinds of stuff that they're selling. It's really nice in there. Even got some high fashion stores as well, right? You got stuff for like all kinds of people. There's even some museums there as well. So now I'm coming back home, but I'm not out of St. Jacobs yet. I decided to stop at this place here. It's a dairy place, and I just wanted to see what was inside, what they were selling. And actually was impressed with myself because right now I'm running that camera on my tripod at the same time while I'm driving. So, and I'm pulling down the window, so I was quite impressed with myself. I didn't think it was going to turn out this good. But I think I missed my calling. I should have been a videographer or something to do with movies. But who knows? If this YouTube channel gets pretty big, you never know what could happen. But yeah, I bought milk in there, and you'll see it later on. So that's like a mini putt thing. So when I first came on the sign, there was all kinds of people there. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff for the kids, right? So I'm back. Anyways, yeah, so my thoughts on St. Jacobs was awesome. I think it's an awesome place to go. I give it a 10 out of 10. I think it's a beautiful experience. Like, just very, the only thing I didn't enjoy was actually driving there and driving back. The signs in that part of Ontario are not the greatest, so it wasn't much fun. But besides that, excluding the drive, the experience at St. Jacobs was awesome. I apologize about the part about the village, about St. Jacobs Village. It was, as you can see, it was downpouring, so it's kind of hard to walk around and show you that part of it. But I was thinking maybe in the fall I might go back and show you more of the village part of it. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I'm not too busy. So, but if I'm not too busy, then I most likely will. So right now, yeah, like I said, like free parking at the market, and even said if it's full, there's free parking across the street. So you don't have to pay for parking, which is really great. You know, makes it for a nicer experience. The things I bought with it, which I'll show you in a minute, but like I didn't even ask for change back. You know, like the one that was $1 more, I just let it slide. The other one 50 cents more, I let it slide. So I think when, you know, it's a non-stressful experience, people have a better time, and they're probably more willing just to let stuff like that slide or even tip more, you know. So anyways, I'm going to show you what I bought. In the beginning, I showed you those vegetables. I actually asked the woman if I could actually film that, and she said okay. She seemed very nice, so I figured it was appropriate to actually buy something. So I bought these peppers. So you have 4 peppers: green, yellow, orange, and red. And even the girl that helped me behind the counter, she was really nice. So beautiful experience. I bought these eggs from Nature Plus, right? So they're double oak eggs, double oak eggs. So what I looked up, supposedly it's a lot more nutritious, a lot more protein and calories, which is great. I'm into weightlifting, so it's good for me. Couldn't get a real number though, but what they say. And they say people usually pay more. This was just $1 more. So 20 eggs for $13 I paid Canadian. And so to me, I thought it was pretty good, so I grabbed that. And this here is I'm not gonna say this properly, but homogenized milk. I think that's right. It's from a Mennonite store, and the woman inside actually had the whole Mennonite outfit and everything. So she said, so this is pretty cool because the cream is not pulled out of it. So you have to shake it before you drink it. This is my first time ever drinking this, and this is she says 4%. To where the milk we buy in the stores is 2%, it's 4%, so it's really a lot more nutrition. And they say it's supposed to taste better, so you know what, we're gonna try it now. Give it a taste test. See if we can get this off. No, I think I could taste a little bit richer, but not huge difference in quality than the other milk. But no, it obviously doesn't taste bad. So it's supposed to be more nutrition, so that was a good buy. It's a half hour away from me, so if it was closer, I'd probably go there more often. But for now, just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, but I like it. Homogenized milk. If I was closer, I'd probably be buying it all the time because of the more nutrition and all that. But yeah, taste wise, I don't see. It tastes a little bit richer, but it's not wow, what a big huge difference, right? So, but yeah, it's pretty good. Nice experience in that store as well. So anyways, yeah, like I was saying, 10 out of 10. I recommend it. As you can see in the video, there's a lot of people there. There's people from the States, from all over Ontario. I hear some French people talking. They might have been from Quebec. They may have been Francophone Ontario, but who knows, right? Could have been Quebecers as well. So, but yeah, seems very, very popular, and I think that's about it. I recommend to anybody to go to St. Jacobs. It's a beautiful experience for all age groups. Even I didn't film the kids area because I didn't think it'd be appropriate for me to be filming kids areas. But if you have children, I was really impressed on how many things they had for kids. Those big balloons they can jump in. They had just little toys that you could sit on and rock on. They had just other, I don't know, if you're a parent you would know more of those stuff than I do, but it seemed to have a lot of stuff for children there to keep them occupied, and I think it did a really good job just for everybody all the way around. So yeah, I recommend it. So for now, I'm gonna let you go. Possibly in the fall I'm gonna hit the village and I'll show you more of what's in the village. But oh, by the way, if you go when the market's open, in this time of year, I think it's from mid-June or something to the end of August. I mean, to do a whole day, I went through that market pretty quick. I've been there before, but not to that. I've been there in the winter time where it's smaller. Never been where it's that big, but I went through pretty quick. So I had to film the video and come back home and edit and everything. But yeah, you could easily spend a day there and plus. Going through the market, checking all the stuff they have in there, and then going to the village afterwards. You'd probably be exhausted just after doing the market. So you can easily do this, if you want to go to St. Jacobs and do a 2-day thing, stay overnight, And as you can see, there was the theater as well. Like you could do a show and you could go like during the day to the market, do the show at night. The next day you could do St. Jacobs Village. Like there's quite a bit to do there. I was very impressed. I actually saw a woman, like a mom with her 2-3 kids on one of those horses and buggies going down the street. I couldn't film her. I was in my car. I couldn't get to my camera quick enough. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Like I've never seen that before. There was this really old train that went by on the tracks, which I wasn't quick enough on that one, but that was pretty awesome. So yeah, the other day, good experience, and I recommend it. All right, till next time, we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.